Hi guys, hope everyone's having a great weekend. This video is gonna be about my all-time favorite sentimental favorites. I'd like this to be a tag video. I'm not gonna tag anyone in particular, but if you're subscribed to me or not, even if you're not subscribed to me, if you're watching this, I know we all have sentimental favorites, and really like to see some of yours. So to me, sentimental favorites, they're not what would be trendy. They're beyond, they long ago went out of style probably. They're not even necessarily holy grail products. They're not, they just evoke a memory, and they have sentimental value. And for me, all of the products except one I'm going to talk about are part of my everyday experience. Anyone who knows me, if they're going to be, you know, pretty close to me, or if they're going to give me a hug, that I'm going to smell like some of this. All right, this is just, these products just are me. They're all-time favorites. Like I said, they're probably not trendy or good enough to be holy grail. They're just special that I have always loved, and I don't think I'll ever get tired of them. So the first one is Honeysuckle. I was pretty excited. I've always loved Honeysuckle scent. I have several Honeysuckle candles and stuff. Years ago, I got a Honeysuckle Bath & Body. For the summer, they brought it back. I was running out of my products, so I was literally looking on eBay to replace some of my products I had run out of. But for the summer, and I found a sale, they brought these back. This is their Bath & Body Wild Honeysuckle. I can't remember what the sale was. I think it was buy two, get one free. I bought 2 of the lotion and 1 of the body spray. And this reminds me of a sweet lady when I was a child and we went to church. We went to church a lot, and I loved her. And I would walk over to her house for Bible studies and stuff. And she had, I believe it was an Avon scent. And it was in a little container like a chapstick. And it was honeysuckle scented. And I remember her rubbing it on her wrist. And I always sat by her in church. And her name was Hattie. I'm going to cry. I loved her. We didn't have my grandmother passed when I was very young, so I didn't have a grandma. So Hattie was my adopted grandma. And she always smelled like honeysuckle. So honeysuckle is near and dear to my heart. And it's pretty much the only Bath & Body Works scent I use. My daughter has bought me another body spray, and I use that, and of course I love it because I love my daughter. But I was real happy to find these honeysuckle scents, Wild Honeysuckle. There's a local company. I'm from Tell City, Indiana. It's a small town, and like in the convenience stores and stuff, they sell these candles. This is the French Ridge candles. And they have a honeysuckle scent in just these pint mason jars. And I love them. And my children have bought these for me. I have about 2 or 3 of them. As you can see, this one's pretty well. Oh my God, I love honeysuckle so much. And they've bought me these for like Mother's Day and birthdays and stuff. Yankee Candle also has a sweet honeysuckle. I have a box of their votives, or tea lights rather. I got these one time. I believe they were $5 a box, and I bought a bunch of their tea lights. The next one's Exclamation. I heard another YouTube talk about this today when she was going through her perfume collection, and she said Exclamation. My son actually just bought me a bottle of this for Mother's Day, my oldest son. It smells so sweet and fruity. It's from the 80s. I'm a child of the 80s. I was like 15 and 85, so I was like smack dab in the middle of 80s. In the middle of the 80s in my teenage years. I never outgrew this scent. I like sweet fruity scents, and this one, oh, I love it. I even have it in a body spray. I have 2 of these and 2 of these. My children always buy them for me for Christmas and Mother's Day and birthdays and stuff. Exclamation. I've never grown tired of it. I'll never get tired of it. If you ever give me a hug, I probably smell like a combination of exclamation and honeysuckle. The next one is Jergens. It is their original scent, the cherry almond. Yeah, cherry almond scent. And recently at the Dollar Tree, I found this in the hand wash. So of course I have this at my sink, and then every time I wash my hands, I'm like, oh my god, it smells so good. This to me, they're very original cherry almond. If I'm everyday moisturizing, I use this. If I'm going out somewhere, you know, more than just staying home, I'll use the honeysuckle. This to me just smells like my Aunt Betty. You know, when you're a child, and like I said, I didn't have a grandmother, and my mom was a lot younger than her sisters. So at family get-togethers, I remember one time I stayed with her, trying not to cry. It just smells like, anybody else have that, you know, that special aunt, or those, not old, but older ladies, like an aunt figure when you're a child, and you give them a hug and they smell so fresh and clean and sweet and special. So the original cherry almond Jergens, very, very, very special scent to me. And I was real happy to find, of course I bought multiple backups, but I was real happy to find this hand wash. And then of course I use it in my bathroom, and then when I'm always washing my hands, I'm like, smells like Aunt Betty. You know, I love it. Another one, this is probably not too common and not too original, but it's the original cherry lip balm Chap Ice chapstick. I buy these in bulk, like the 3-packs. I have one in my car, one on my desk. Look, these are even different versions. The writing's black on one and white on another. I have one in my car, one at my desk, one in my bathroom, one in my purse. I have backups in a drawer. I've used this forever. I don't really get into new different lip balms and lip glosses and everything. I pretty much just use the original cherry. I love it. I always put it on every day, but before I do my makeup, when I do my moisturizer, because I find it's pretty thick and waxy. But I find it my foundation and stuff doesn't get on my lips, because I hate that weird foundation look when it gets on your lips. I don't know, it's just strange. I don't like it. So anyway, my next one's old-fashioned cherry chapstick. My next one is Covergirl. I've used this since I was a teenager. I used it before I knew about makeup, before I really got into makeup. This was just always my staple. The Covergirl Clean Makeup Foundation. You can even get this like at the dollar store. Smells like Noxzema. Just smells like from when I was a teenager using makeup. I love it. I have it on today. I have all of these products on today. I wear all of these every day. So Covergirl. I love Covergirl. I have a lot of the Covergirl quads. This one I'm almost out of. It's a purple one. Of course, I've hit pan on it. Looking for new purple eyeshadow since I'm out of that. The Covergirl Neutrals. I really like them, but now I'm finding they're a little bit frosty for me, but I still love them. So you can see I've used them. So So just the regular CoverGirl quads and trios and liquid foundation that smells like Noxzema. This is a CoverGirl blush. You can see I've hit serious pan on this one. I've used this for a long time. Of course, I have this on again today, and you can see that this color's, you know, I'm about ready to hit paint on it. In a quick look, I'll put these. Now I need to buy a new one, and I will repurchase this exact one. And it's even rubbed off of whatever it is. I'll know it. And then this one, I just in a quick look, in the mornings if I'm running late or in a hurry, I'll put these on my cheeks, and then this real quick, just with the same brush, kind of pinched at the end, I'll just rub that on my eyelids, and it's just such a pretty pink frosty look. Another one that my daughter wears this too, and actually this one is also CoverGirl. It's the Professional Super Thick Lash, and this is in navy blue. Since I was a teenager, it's this one's pretty gray. It's a pretty gray navy. You can't really particularly tell that it's navy. I have it on now. My daughter also wears navy blue. It's hard to find. Most of the time I end up ordering it from Avon. They always have a good selection of navy blue eyeshadows. And this is something, I mean, I'm almost 45. I've worn navy blue eyeshadow because I have blue eyes, and my daughter has gorgeous blue eyes. And it's just a fun pop of color. I have had people throughout the years notice it. They're like, "Are you wearing blue mascara?" And I'm like, "Yep." So, now I have a couple of others now. If navy blue is hard to find, and if I've moved or something and I lost track of my Avon lady, it is out there in the drugstores, but it's harder to find. So that's that. More CoverGirl. Another one, like I said, these aren't particularly, that's hard to say, trendy or fashionable, but for me, I've always loved them, and I will never get tired of them, and I don't care to be trendy. You know, these are just products that, like I said, have a sentimental value. They're just perfect. Even if they're not good enough, they're just perfect. The next one, which anybody that knows me knows I always wear these, is Red Crocs. I have had these forever. These are the kinds I really like. I'm going to have to order them online because I can't find them in stores without the holes in them. They're terrible in the snow. They're treacherous and dangerous in the snow. Don't wear them in the snow. But in the rain, just quick, step into them every day. I remember I wore these when my son played soccer, and if soccer field was muddy. They even have chew marks from my other dog, a little Chihuahua that liked to chew on them. I love them. I've had them probably for like 8 or 9 years. I don't care if they're goofy or out of style. I wear my Crocs. Another one, which I don't have a picture of, kind of have it on, tie-dye. I have made a couple of pictures of tie-dye shirts. One year for Mother's Day, my children and I all made tie-dye shirts, and then we had kind of a hot family photo shoot. We took it down at a park by the river, and then we had friends take pictures of us all together. And I have a whole folder of them, of our tie-dye shirt pictures on Facebook. Those are my favorite family pictures we've ever taken. I love tie-dye. Probably have about 4 or 5 tie-dye shirts. Guess I'm a classic hippie. So my tie-dye shirts in my Levi's with the shredded bottoms. You know, the hem is at the bottom is shredded so much because I've worn it so much in my Red Croc shoes. I just feel like I'm me, all pulled together. So that's all of my sentimental favorites. Like I said, I'm not going to tag anyone in particular. Please, please, please tag yourself in this. I would love to hear about your sentimental favorites and where they come from. You know, like I said, my Honeysuckle smells like Hattie. I love her. You know, my Jergens smells like Aunt Betty. The exclamation is just being a teenager. You know, the Noxzema scent of the Covergirl. You know, I just love it. Even though there's better foundations. I'll have all of this on today. A lot of it I've had major paying on. I need to repurchase. And I will repurchase instead of buying something new. Even though I know about better foundation and better makeup products now, I still can't get away from these. I'll have to repurchase them. So anyway, I thought this video was a lot of fun, and I would really love to hear some of yours. So consider yourself tagged. If you make one, please let me know about it. Feel free to shout out. If you want me to officially tag you, link you in this video. My name on YouTube is Melissa Sue Perfect Red. On Google Plus, on Facebook, on Instagram, I've changed them all. I just got custom URLs today for YouTube and Google Plus. Melissa Sue Perfect Red. You can find me on all of those social medias. Feel free to subscribe and like and share. Tag yourself. And that's all. Love you guys. This was a fun video, and I really hope you do it, and I really hope you let me know about it, okay? Bye, guys.